sleeper
can't
this
say
year.
big sleeper.
You know, he went little spoon, big
Yeah,
spoon.
he is a little,
Yeah,
but he, I don't know. The coach over there knows what he's doing with QBs. I mean, look what Sam Darnold did. I think
Look at what JJ did.
Mama said
JJ,
exactly.
yeah, but JJ is not him. He doesn't have the elite talent like.
He's a bum that got carried through college. We all know.
Like,
Maybe some of y'all out there don't know, but we.
What's good, everybody? Welcome back to Humpday Highlights, your mom's favorite podcast. Today we're making a little bit of a pivot, a small one, a necessary one, a fantasy-focused one. So we love breaking down the NFL slate every single week with you guys. We love going over the matchups, the chaos, the heartbreak, all of it. But the truth is, I think you guys keep asking for it, the thing that you guys keep sending us messages for, and the focus is fantasy football. So we're going to pivot. Instead of giving you guys 45 minutes of everything, we're going to give you guys 20 minutes of what you need. Without further ado, welcome to HDH Fantasy Updates. Same thing. We're going to do it Wednesdays. We're going to let you guys know who's rising, who's falling, who's saving your season, who's absolutely cooking your lineup, and kind of that same energy, that same banter, same chaos. Just we're going to be laser focused on helping you guys win your leagues.
All right, yeah. What to expect each week? We're breaking down top performers, who to sit, who to start, matchups that matter, waiver wire pickups, injuries that matter, and any questions you guys have for us.
And then our vibe of this pivot that we're doing, we're not a spreadsheet podcast. We're not cookie cutter. We're not ESPN. You want to listen to somebody say the same things about the same players and the same teams. If you want your Swifty information, go watch ESPN. That's not us. We're going to take some hot takes. We're going to say some crazy stuff. We're going to talk shit. We can take it. I know a lot of you in the comments say some bizarre things just like we do, that you don't ever respond to what we say back. So whether your fantasy position 1 through 4, whether you're at the end, whether you're a snake, PPR, half point, standard, hit us up, follow it. We'll try to set you right and get you to win a championship.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we might get blocked on TikTok because you're talking so much shit.
Hey, I'm here for it. Some people in the chat know who I'm talking about too. They say some wild stuff, man.
They do.
On that note, we're going to jump into some top 5 with a couple sleepers I think the other guys had, or some reaches. I know I got some reaches. Going into your fantasy drafts, kind of a ranking. Who is top 5 QBs you thinking, Bryce? What are you thinking over there?
All right. This one I actually put in order.
In order.
Also, that's the idea.
Yeah. Well, I mean, some of these are top 5, like, yeah, a little mix match, but QBs, I think this is going to be for sure top 5. Drake May, I got number 1. I think he's going to have a crazy season this year. He had a good season last year, almost MVP-like. And now he's got A.J. Brown, who I think's a good receiver. He just didn't have a good quarterback throwing him the ball. I mean, Jalen Hurts, pretty good runner, decent thrower. He's got an elite quarterback now. Drake May tops it at number 1 for me. Josh Allen, right back at the top, probably ends number 2. I love the connection he was having with DJ Moore already. That's going to be a nice pickup. Caleb Williams, I think, finishes 3rd this year. He could be even 1st. He's got the weapons, looked good last year, and he's got an offensive-minded coach. Justin Herbert, I think, is going to be number 4. Mike McDaniel's there, calling the offense. Sucks to say it. He's in my division, but I think he has one hell of a year. And then Joe Burrow to round it off. I think he needs to come back strong this year, and I think he will, along with Jamar Chase, him over in the offseason talking about 23 touchdowns this year. So if he could deliver that, I think that's the record, I think.
Brandon Marshall.
Yeah, I mean, if he gets that, you already know that's a lot of points fantasy-wise. And then here is my sleeper. I think Jaden Daniels bounces back. I think I said it in our last episode. They just signed Diggs, another guy, another veteran who can get open. It's going to make it easier for Terry McLaurin to get open, and he could run still. I think Jaden does. Solid, could even end up in the top 5. Wouldn't be surprised if he did. And then big sleeper, Kyler Murray.
Double sleeper, huh? Nice.
I think he's a sleeper.
You can't say
this year.
big sleeper.
You know, he went little spoon, big spoon.
He is a little, but he I don't know. I think he might shock a lot of people. The coach over there knows what he's doing with QBs. I mean, look what Sam Darnold did. I think
look at what JJ did. You know,
that's what I said exactly.
Yeah, but JJ is not him. He doesn't have the elite talent like.
No, he's a bum that got carried through college. We all know.
Exactly.
Maybe some of y'all out there don't know, but we do.
But yeah, I think Kyler Murray has a nice little year this year. So good news for Justin Jefferson as well.
Okay.
I don't know, man. I got a lot of beef with your take just now. I'm just saying.
I know you do.
Listen to mine before. Let me start.
Let's hear Daniels. Maybe we get the train back on the tracks over here with Daniels.
Right.
Let's hear it.
All right, let me tell you a little something about quarterbacks and this year, I think, and I'm thinking in terms of fantasy production, not in terms of how they're going to do, how many wins they're going to have, how their season, in terms of their fantasy production. This is kind of what I went off of my list. I feel like Bryce's is a little definitely that, but also kind of them as like who they are. This is, I think, based off what they've produced and what they're expected to produce this year. And I think Josh Allen, I have him at number 1. I think he's going to, not only, I don't think a chip on his shoulder is the right word, but it's in something in that magnitude where he's definitely got something to prove. Like no one is saying he can be that guy because he has yet to get there to even prove it. So I think statistically he has a big year, just trying to be that guy. He has proven it before. He makes some big plays with his feet, makes some big plays with his arm. He's got some playmakers this year. I think he's going to have a big year fantasy wise. So I got him at number 1 for a lot of the same reasons. At my number 2, I got Lamar. Lamar Jackson. I think he's definitely got a little bit more people in terms of like the people he's been playing with. He's got a little bit more rapport with. There's not a new receiver every year. I know there's some differences coming with them, but a lot of what they're doing, they didn't change up a lot though. They got another running back to kind of help Derrick Henry take the load off, but I think Lamar takes a little bit more on now that Harbaugh's gone. He's going to have to be kind of that team leader, and I think you're going to see it this year in his just fantasy production. At number 3, I have, because he's the dual threat, Jaden Daniels actually at number 3. Fantasy-wise, I think he was having a really good year his first year. Got hurt. Last year was kind of a bounce back, trying to get back to what he was. I think he did a good job there towards the end of the season, kind of finishing strong. So I see him kind of picking up where he left off last year. The problem only with him is, like, I think we're going to see more with his legs because they don't have a lot of weapons for him to kind of get the ball to. They got McLaurin. They're good at kind of dumping the running backs off and things like that. But I think they're going to open him up a little bit this year and kind of extend that playbook of what he's had the last couple seasons. And I think we're going to see some good stuff out of Jaden. Drake May is at my number 4, just for obvious reasons. That man is taking his team from what they were to kind of what they are now, ending the season strong last year. I feel like the weather didn't help anybody in that game, both teams, in the playoffs for them. So didn't really kind of get to show what he can do. Now he's got some different weapons. He got some people on the team. He's got some years running through that offense with McDaniels. So I'm excited to see him this year. I think just production-wise, he's going to go off. He always does. And at 5, this might be a little controversial, but I also have Joe Burrow. I think he's healthy for the first time in a while. You see what Joe Flacco was out there doing last year. Imagine a healthy Joe Burrow. Like, he's going to eat. So I'm excited to see him kind of go this year. And then my dark horse, I have up there, I got Trevor Lawrence as my sleeper. He's got some weapons on offense this year. If they cover one, he's got other dudes. So I'm excited to kind of see what they do over there in Jacksonville, but he's kind of my sleeper up in there in that top group.
Not bad.
Not bad. My list's pretty similar. First off, sorry, chat. I lied to you about the vibe. I told you we weren't ESPN, and we got guys over here glazing Jaden Daniels 2 episodes straight. Sorry. Happens. My 1 and 2 is Josh Allen, Lamar. It's hard to not have them there. I think you could interchange them depending on if Lamar actually wants to play this year. Josh Allen's been a top 2 6 of the last 7 years, so kind of hard to discount him. But like Daniel said, playoffs, that's what matters, and it just doesn't work out for him. I actually have Burrow at 3. For some reason, I feel like Burrow's going to have a good year.
Y'all got him in the top 5, so that's good.
He's going to finish somewhere in there, I think. One thing I agree about with Bryce is Herbert. New offense, as long as that line stays healthy and their weapons stay healthy, I think the Chargers are going to be a crazy team this year on offense. My 5, I got to do it for my boy. He's won me 2 fantasy championships the last 2 years. Bo Nix. And the big thing with that is they got a new play caller. Offense coordinator is calling plays. It's not Sean Payton no more. So it might change how they run him and use him. He's not going to be run like a fullback. I think Sean Payton gets like this thing in his head where, oh, my quarterback runs. He's going to run all the time. He knew Drew Brees going to run. He didn't run all the time. And Cortland Sutton has looked good his first preseason game. He looks like mid-season form now. So I got to throw Bo Nix in there. I don't have a dark horse. I think there's a bunch of them.
Pretty dark, so I'll take that.
You say that, man.
No,
you go draft your Kyler Murrays and Jaden Daniels and let me know how that works out for you.
Jay Daniels will happen. I'll never touch Murray with a 6-foot pole, and neither will he. So that's neither here nor there.
I'll get him in the late rounds, just in case. You never know.
Y'all sleep on Bo Nix all you want. You did it 2 years in a row. You still ain't learned.
I'm not sleeping on him. I just have better people above.
I like that take because you didn't even say the guy that they just got over there in Waddle.
Waddle, yeah. Waddle's there too.
We'll be talking about him for wide receivers. Exactly. And
Noah Fant?
Dobbins get hurt week 6, and then we're fucking cruising, man.
RJ Harvey.
RJ Harvey get back in. RJ Harvey's third down back still.
Line.
RJ Harvey's still going to be catching passes. So
not bad.
All right. We're going to do running backs this time. Ethan, you go first for the running backs.
All right. Running backs, I think it's pretty standard. Like this doesn't really change a whole lot, I don't think. I got Gibbs, number 1. Huge extension. Now he's going to be premier. Like, it's his backfield.
Yeah.
Bijan Robinson at 2, just because he's so good and dynamic. And if you're in half point, full point PPR, he can catch the ball. I'm scared of the QB situation over there, so I don't know if that holds up or not. Jonathan Taylor, he stays healthy. If he starts anywhere like he did last year, he's okay. He's going to be probably number 1, 2.
That was Ian.
James Cook, one of the best running backs last year. He can run it. He's going to be in the passing game. Huge target for Josh Allen. And then my number 5, if everything goes well and the line stays healthy and the team stays healthy, Omarion Hampton will be in the top 5 finishing as a fantasy player this year.
And Doug Deebit is back.
Hey, Deep.
I like it. He definitely
was balling out last year before
he got hurt until he got hurt. Yeah,
he got hurt playing behind like third string offensive lineman, dude. He'll be all right.
Ours is literally pretty much the same.
Is it?
Yeah, just one person up.
What's your difference? Because then I'll go.
Yeah, I mean, same thing. Gibbs, Bijan, 1 and 2. I might be biased, and just because I'm a Raiders fan, but I do believe Genty is going to be number 3. He can he has a chance, and I'm not even just because I'm a Raiders fan. I think he truly does have a chance to be number 1 if they use him like CMC, because he can catch. It's not like he can't catch the ball, and Kubiak likes getting the running backs out there. So I wouldn't be surprised, and that would be my only difference is Genty there at 3. I got Cook at 4. And then Hampton at 5. But I did get a little... what?
To be fair, you wouldn't be surprised either way, right?
For what? Oh, if he doesn't? Yeah, no, I wouldn't be surprised either way.
I just wanted to get that out there.
This man Ethan said,
but
be
my
honest,
reason,
you wouldn't be surprised either way.
my reasoning of me not being surprised is because Kubiak does like using 2 running backs.
I'll give
And
you
watch
that.
out for our other rookie, Mike Washington. He looked pretty good that preseason.
He looked nasty in that preseason game.
A little 50-yard run. That's the only way I wouldn't be surprised.
Devin
if he doesn't
Singletary
finish
looked
that.
nasty in the preseason, guys. We'll be all right. All right.
But yeah,
All
I do
right,
have a couple sleepers I wanted to mention real quick.
Let's see your sleeper.
Chase Brown. I would not be surprised if he ends up there.
He's going to be a top 10 for sure.
Yeah. And then Kenneth Walker for sure as well.
Got him at 9.
Finally got the number 1 RB spot. You know, they're going to be using him more than he was at Seattle, I would think. And then deep sleeper, just to throw him out there, Jadarian Price, rookie from the Seahawks. He was looking good in camp. Just watch out for him.
He split the backfield with Love all season last year, so
no,
he's good.
But he's a bigger, more physical guy than Love.
Yeah. Love just tried hurling motherfuckers all the time.
But he can move. He was looking pretty fast in those OTAs and stuff. So
he's gonna get touches up there. They run a backfield by committee.
Oh, he'll start. No. He'll start. All right, I got Bijan and Gibbs, obviously 1, 2, same as you guys. At number 3, I got Christian McCaffrey, though. You can't count him out in fantasy. The how much he is involved with offense, his touchdown percentage in games. It's just the numbers are there. You know what I mean? So I got him at 3 just because he's going to produce. As long as he stays healthy, he's going to produce. At 4, I got Jonathan Taylor, same as what you talked about. He was going off last year. With the healthy Daniel Jones, I think everything looks good for that offense. As soon as Daniel Jones gets out, that offense goes to shit, and it's wild. But I think they have a good opportunity to kind of do something with Jonathan Taylor, kind of just pick up where they left off last year. And then at number 5, I got Devon Achane. So they don't have anybody left in Miami. So somebody's going to have to get all the points and touches. And if it's going to be anyone, that's going to be that guy. That guy's fast as hell. He really proven himself, I think, over the last couple seasons. And I think this year 3 is going to be a big year for him. So I got him in my 5th spot fantasy wise. James Cook, Derrick Henry, Chase Brown, Walker, Jacobs. Those are my next 5 after that. I think you can't go wrong having any of those guys. As soon as running backs go, they're going to go. So if you see any of these guys on there, while people start pulling them off, you see one of these guys, jump at them. I think these guys would agree, listen to their lists. These are all top 10 running backs in the league. And if you can get 2 of them on your team some way, do it.
Yeah.
No. Or if you're like me, I've drafted McCaffrey twice in like the last 10 years or whatever. Both times I drafted him, he's hurt out for the year. I've never drafted him ever again, just on principle. I'm sure there's a lot of people out there in the world that I want
a league with him, but it was
when I draft him.
Yeah.
I never draft him. I pass on him every time.
Yeah, take my chances and pass too. I'd pass on that one. Substation. You guys got to remember.
Oh yeah, you got car accidents and shit now too. It's going crazy over there.
They that practice facility right next to that substation. People keep on getting injured.
Someone's gonna play. If Christian can be healthy somehow, he's gonna get his touches. So, I'll start us off with receivers. At my number 1 with a healthy Joe Burrow, you can't not have Chase there. I think.
Yeah.
With Joe Flacco, he was a Pro Bowler. With this guy, I think them kind of being full force. Chase Brown making more people be in the box is going to be a lot more one-on-one opportunities. I think Chase is going to have a good year, like he always does. For LA, with Matthew Stafford's probably the last ride, I think Puka Nacua is going to eat this year. He's in PPR leagues. He's going to get receptions. He's going to get the yards. Touchdowns might not be his thing unless they're longer out. But down in that red zone, Devontae Adams is yakking all of those touchdowns. So I think in terms of production, yards, receptions, Puka's going to be a good guy up there. Week in, week out. They're throwing him the ball 15, 16 times a game. So Jackson Smith-Njigba, another guy that they're throwing the ball to an insanely amount. I have at number 3. I think he definitely drops a little bit based on his production last year. They threw it to him every time. And teams are obviously not going to allow that to just, if they have that, if I'm wrong, then teams are stupid. But Sam Darnold wouldn't even look anywhere else. He just watched him get open and then finally throws it to him. Like, we have to be able to figure something out, defensive coordinators. Like, what are we doing? But I have Njigba at 3. I think Amon-Ra St. Brown I have at 4. I think he kind of has a little bit of resurgence here. And I think he statistically didn't have a great year last year. Still going to produce, still going to do his thing. But I think this year he's going to play a little bit of a bigger role in the Lions. When he does, they do really good. They win games. They go far into the playoffs. I think with him and Jared Goff, they kind of link up, kind of like the Jamar and Burrow connection is going to happen. And I think we see a big year from Amon-Ra. And then at my 5, I got CeeDee Lamb. It was hard to put CeeDee Lamb over what's his name? Pickens over Pickens. I want to say they're almost interchangeable. They're both ones. So I think they're both going to do really good this year. I think CeeDee's going to do a little bit better in terms of the touchdowns. The big plays, the big catches on the sideline, that's where you're going to see your Pickens and making some of these huge receptions. But I think in terms of productions, touchdowns, receptions in a game, I think CeeDee takes that one. And then in my sleeper, I got Drake London. I think I want to. It's hard. I see his name there, and I think about who his quarterbacks are. And this is going to be hard. So I think he's going to have a good year. I think teams are going to lock on to kind of not letting Bijan just run all over them all game long. So they could open it up a little bit for him. But he's kind of made his name the last couple of seasons as a big name receiver. So I think he kind of continues to build on that. Like I said, I don't think he's the best. I don't even think he's top 5, but I think statistically and how he's going to produce in fantasy, that's right.
I got Chase, number 1. I think he ends up number 1 this year. Like I said, I think Burrow's going to have that of a year. So Chase, he might even get that 23 tutties that he wants. JSN, number 2. You guys might be surprised on number 3. We already know what JSN did last year. I don't think he really regresses much. I think he has another great year. Justin Jefferson is going to be my number 3. I think he has a good year this year. You saw what Kyler Murray was doing with D-Hop when they were in AZ. I think they get back to that, and he has an even better D-Hop in Justin Jefferson. Puka, number 4. I think he's just a target nightmare. He gets them all, catches them all as well. Crazy catches.
Oh, come on.
He's good. And to round it off, I think AJ Brown ends up in that top 5 this year. I do have a few sleepers though as well on this, because I think this guy can also finish in the top 5, possibly top 3. Who I haven't mentioned yet, it's gonna be Egbuka from the
stays healthy.
The Buccaneers, yeah. If he stays, I think it was just a toe thing that happened. He's gonna be all right. But Egbuka, I think he has a hell of a year. Christian Watson, now that all the wide receivers are gone, I think he has a hell of a year. And even Lad McConkey, I think he's gonna eat this year with a lot of targets. And that'd be nice. I think Lad has a hell of a year this year.
I could see that one.
Yep.
Chase number 1. My list pretty much the same. I had Amon-Ra at 2. CeeDee Lamb. I also had AJ Brown in the top 5. For some reason, I just have a feeling.
I got him in my top 10, but I
just got a feeling it's a new scenery, new team, new QB. Jalen Hurts is a bum. And then I have JSN like a borderline 5. I think he regresses. I think defenses finally figure it out and say, I've had enough of this.
Yeah.
And like at least cover him. Because like Daniel was saying, like they would call a play, snap the ball, JSN be on the sideline where Sam Darnold throw it to the sideline. Like dude sitting on the bench, he's throwing it there. Like you cannot tell me that there's no way none of these defenses have figured it out at this point. Or are going to at least guard him in some capacity. I think he falls off a little bit this year. He'll be good, and he's a good pickup. Just probably not one of my top ones.
Okay.
I wouldn't sleep on Brian Thomas Jr. Based on all the camp and preseason stuff that's been coming out, he looks good. Along with that, I think Lawrence probably has a good year too. Other than that, there's so many I hate doing the wide receivers. There's so many wide receivers that can just pop off and not even be ones. They could be 2s and 3s and just come out and show out.
Yeah.
All right. Last ones we're gonna do tight ends. So I think I'll just go.
It's gonna be the exact same list across.
I think our five. Yeah, I think they're gonna be the same. I got McBride, Bowers, Loveland, Warren, and Fannin.
I have it in that order except for Fannin.
Who's your 5?
I took Warren off. I had him and I scratched him out. I don't know if Warren has that good of a year.
Who do you have instead of Fannin?
I went way out on a limb just because I like the player, and I think he's going to have a good shot. I put Isaiah Likely.
Okay.
He's my sleeper. He's one of my sleepers.
I think he's going to pop off this year.
Yeah.
Okay. And what about you, Bryce? Instead of Warren?
Yeah, pretty much the same. Bowers, McBride, Loveland, Fannin. I got Pitts. I ended up moving in there.
I can't do it.
He was getting the targets. I mean, he was getting targets from Tua. He was already doing pretty good with Penix, even if Tua goes out. But I think Tua likes the tight ends too. So I think Pitts. He might.
Something you guys have in common.
We might have to ask him on that one. I did have that sleeper Likely, and another sleeper though is Goddard. I think Goddard has a pretty good year. No more AJ Brown. He always has those 1 or 2 weeks where he pops off. I think he stays more consistent this year and has a good year.
They've always had good tight ends over there. Damn, dude. What the fuck?
I think he could end up in the top 5 with no more AJ Brown. Devontae Smith gets hurt a lot. I don't know if we could trust Mekhi Lemon, the rookie. Just go to old reliable Goddard, if they have to throw the ball.
I like Ferguson as a sleeper on the Rams too.
I was going to say I got Ferguson. I think, to be honest, I got both Fergusons up there because with Pickens and Lamb kind of going off, the team's going to kind of key in on them. Ferguson's going to eat, especially I think in the red zone. So I think both brothers are up there. And I also got Tucker Kraft up there. I think he kind of a safety net for Love.
Yeah.
There's a lot of good tight ends out there.
Haven't heard much from Kraft after the injury, so I'll have to wait and see on that one. But I do like Kraft cheese.
You
got the Blues, Bryce?
What?
You got the Blues?
The Blues?
Yeah.
You got the blue.
No? Kraft macaroni and cheese?
Remember that thing, right?
I was like, what?
It was a great commercial back in the day.
It was.
I've never seen that one. You're going to have to send me that one.
I'm going to have to send that little clip. All right. That's all I got. You guys got anything else?
No, I think that's good.
So I think, like Bryce touched on, what to expect from us week in and week out. I think we'll take next Wednesday off, and then the Wednesday after that, we'll be back each week to kind of get you guys your updates. Next time you hear from us, we'll kind of discuss where placement is on your drafts, kind of what you're kind of looking for if you're in a 12, a 10, a 8, things like that. So we'll kind of cover a little bit of those things. Specifics, that should be around the time people are kind of doing drafts and things like that. So I know some of you guys are doing them now, so make sure you guys are being smart with your picks. Don't remember we talked about it. Stay away from quarterbacks early on. Okay, you don't need to take quarterbacks. All right, so that's your fantasy update. Quick, clean, kind of built to help you win your league, and that's kind of the focus of what we're thinking about week in and week out. So remember, not ESPN, not cookie cutter. Okay, we're gonna tell you like it is. We're not gonna be hyped on the guys that don't matter. We're gonna statistics. We're looking at the numbers. We're looking at the facts. Okay, things we've seen. So, all right, we'll catch y'all later.
Dose.
Let me catch y'all in the comments. Talk about these top 5s. Whoa, you just did the same thing as everybody else. No. We didn't. We added some flavor in there. And it's hard to argue. It's the same list like the last 4 or 5 years. It's going to be the same list the next 3 years. Top 5.
Put your 5E position in the comments below. We'll see what we're looking at.
I bet it's some dumb stuff.
Blocked on TikTok week one.